yes, it has so much potential.
I mean, I'm indifferent about it right now, so I would like to play it before I make a final, like, if I like it, dislike it.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, we need to play it to see if it's good or
But
bad or
yeah,
what it is,
it's not.
but it's promising.
It's what I expected, but not as far as I expected it to be. Like I thought it to be more like World of Warplanes is. It's not. It's kind of like that, but not.
I don't know. My favorite was the fact that I tweeted about this saying I can't get over the fact that people were screaming for CV rework, CV rework, CV rework, and then all of a sudden people are like, "Oh, what the hell is this? You've been working on something on a CV rework for how long, and this is the crap you're giving me?" And they want people's heads now, and it's like, okay,
Seeing what I saw, what's in my. This is why it took so long
well,
for it to come out.
if you
That's basically
did you watch the broadcast?
No, I watched the demo on YouTube.
Okay, so during the broadcast, he actually said, and I don't remember whether he said it was the second or third iteration of what they came up with.
I don't remember the number either, but I was just gonna say the same thing. People are upset that it's a rework, and it's not the rework they wanted, but it's a rework. And
like I said, I'm
impressed.
And they're still so early into this as well. They're gonna do a lot of changes at this point. I think. I don't think
there's a lot of balancing that needs to happen.
I was about to say, what you saw there was probably about 80% done. Right now, it's polish and number changes.
Yeah, I have to play it to make my final opinion on it, but I'm like, but I could see it working. That's my...
Yeah, Royal.
Yeah.
As soon as I heard the conversation, I figured I had to jump in on this.
I mean, I kind of like it, personally. I think it's strong, and I think it could be very strong.
Well, it will be, but the thing is, it's like, it comes from, like, Weasel stance. We're going to lose an entire generation of very good CV mains because it's now radically changing the gameplay. For what Wargaming wants, they're going to alienate about a good, I argue, 7% of our player base now. Like, a good 7% of it will be quitting as this goes live. Because they came here for the RTS play, not for the action. Wargaming will get what they wish for, but it's not going to be without blood.
Mm-hmm.
And
like I said, this could be more cancerous than what we have now because what I watched could be like, oh my god, that can put out a lot of damage.
I'm contested.
In a short amount of time.
Exactly. That's why it's just like I kind of jumped in.
Double torpit.
But like I said, I'm not going to say I like it, dislike it until I actually get my hands on it. So, which will probably not for a long time.
I'm gonna go open water with Charlie.
Yeah, I don't know. I personally, I'm of the opinion that it would actually made my interest in CVs a little bit higher than it was before.
Oh no, I mean that's kind of like well, I'm also here. Munch is an officer. I will be making a pay. QT is going to go to the public test server when this thing goes out. We're all going. No bars. No one's going to be left behind because if this change is going to be as big as I'm thinking it's going to be, I'm going to need more. So I'm going to need to find out who's going to have talent with this. Because I got the feeling that Weasel's not going to really enjoy what he's going to see here.
We'll see.
Yeah. It's just called a gut feeling, Weasel. I think you're going to get a hang of it, but it's just like, you're not going to find joy in it.
Yeah, it's the game you want to play.
Like, yeah, I do like the RTS style, because, yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
That you like that game, and you're good at that game.
Yep.
Unless it comes to fighters. Except for when it comes to fighters.
Yeah, but the fighter arts, like I always said, were the most difficult part of CV. Why would I have a skill gap?
Should have him here.
Hopefully.
Oh,
nice.
You're just rocking it with the torpedo hits cased.
Yeah, you are, but yeah,
I'm
I'll
better with
try
the
it.
torpedoes than I am with the
Like, if I can live with it, I'll do it.
the hell was.
Like I said, no force. Weasel.
Yeah,
We
no.
discussed.
Like I said,
Huh.
I need to play it to make a final decision. But
We'll be there. Like I said, I'm dragging you along with everyone else with it.
Okay, let's rush.
Also, don't forget about our meeting later tonight, Munch.
Nope, that's why I'm here now.
Mhm.
I shuffled stuff around so I can make it.
Right.
Yeah, that email was sent to a lot of people, Royal. They even addressed it on the stream.
Yeah. Someone
much
wargaming effed up, like per usual, but well, it was actually worse because there were some accounts that actually did get what the email sent, which was really, really weird.
I mean, yeah, they sent the email to everyone, but it only applied to a couple.
Right.
I mean, I never got
like,
the email, but
You're not a EU.
yeah, it only happened on EU. Well, no, I lied. There was some isolated cases here in NA. Like there was a guy that just only had like his files of battle that got a Stalingrad.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, which was really, really strange. But
I was like, super container luck.
No. No way.
It's not in the super container. You
He's
only
dead.
earn it with steel.
No, he got the steel.
double strike.
Nice.
Steel.
Seriously? What?
Oh.
No, that's not DD main material. That's just like you need to go play the lottery now material.
Yeah.
It's like DD mains don't go looking for the double strike. It just happens.
Oh, I can't clear
Wow.
that island. Damn.
I pretty much single-handedly won the game right there.
If I do and I do well, this is my Worcester game. And it's not. Oh, maybe.
No, they timed out.
Yeah.
I get these good games in this boat every once in a while.
Glad you're enjoying it, though.
No, I'm not enjoying the Z23. I don't like how weak the torpedoes are.
Well, that's the German line in general. They make
Yeah.
up for the weakness with spammability. I mean, that's why we have the quickest reloads.
Yes.
Yeah, if you're working for hard-hitting power, you're going up the wrong line. You're looking for spammability and
Oh no, I've already got those 2 lines done.
Pretty much.
Yeah, hard hitting is what, Japanese and American?
Japanese.
Pretty much. Well, Japanese and American. Americans have some pretty good hard hitting torps. The best is the IGN, but the problem there is that they're unpredictable to hit.
And they're seen from space.
Right. So consistency goes to the Americans, which have slightly lesser on the damage torpedoes, but they make up for it with like more spammability and more power in actually hitting. So you don't even notice the difference. The only time you really do is when you're facing with those WSD hack, like, really good cruiser or battleship players that just frustrate you on O end, which, you know, eventually you're going to land one torpedo. It's impossible to miss all of them unless you're just aiming really horribly off.
Hi.
Which in the IGN make up for that, because one torpedo hit equals, like, 2.
Well, that's why I like the Germans. I can just spam them.
Right. Well, that's why I always recommend German and USN lines to beginners anyway.
Well,
They teach you.
Well, I like the German because they're a hybrid.
Right. That's why I said both the Germans and the Americans. They're the only true hybrid DDs you'll find out there.
Yeah, and that's why I like about them.
The Richelieu hit a torp, he did DCP the flood though.
Okay, I can only shoot the mast.
You're just looking for the fire, man.
I need to grind my moss.
That's your course.
Want to buy fire. Willing
You're
to
using
sell soul.
150. Yeah, I'm getting confused. You're using 150s here. You're pumping in full HE rounds. You should have a fire by now.
I don't like the 150s. I like the 128s.
They're both viable. It's just like
Thank you,
use
Fat
150.
CV main. The CV just dropped. And
I mean, I like them on the the Z39. Because you have no choice, but I prefer the 28s.
Well, it's just like the 150s are meant for like people that hit or run. The 128s are more for dogfighting. Like you want to fight the other DDs.
Yeah, that's the one. That's what I like. So.
Yeah, they're both viable. It's just like up to you what your preference is.
now I'm dead.
Rip.
And I like the it benefits from BFT. So.
Oh, I made him waste strikes on me. And the mouse is gonna burn out.
Actually, I use BFT AFT because German orcs are actually okay. So. That's what I like about German orcs. They're in between American and Russian. German arcs.
I don't know.
Yeah, I like their arcs. They're comfortable.
Is there any point that I should have AA on this on a DD? I don't think so, right?
Only when he's
No.
perma spotting you, like you know when he's dragging the fighter over your ship, which you might as well turn it on and try to hurt him as much as you can. It's like in this situation right here, you clearly see that he spotted you several times, but he's doing nothing about it.
He's
So
not
it's
keeping
like-
them over so.
Yeah.
Right, so you might as well keep the AA off and just keep operating as normal. Those are the kind of CVs you want to see because they clearly don't know what they're doing.
We have an Alaska in our game.
Who
Yeah,
is
they've been
it?
popping up like
Oh,
crazy.
Delta.
CC
Yeah.
has them now.
Yeah,
So-
they just came out, and
So that means
we have one in our game. It's the first time I'm in a game with one.
we might see it soon than I thought.
Yeah,
Alaska, yeah, just like it's already been.
we
like,
are
SP mined
throwing
and
this.
Yeah, you
It's
noticed that
interesting
too.
little boat.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah, I got lazy.
I predicted we're gonna see it in like 5 to 6 months. I see it sooner than that.
Well, I was about to say, no, you're thinking too far ahead, man. It's like a lot of these like ships. I wouldn't be surprised if they come out in a month.
Well, my coal's waiting for Alaska. I'll even convert to steel if I have to. I want that boat.
It should be a coal boat. You don't have-
Senpai said he's extremely disappointed with it.
Yes.
It's 305s. I mean, it's a problem with 305s. They don't really overmatch anything, and you get the longer reload. It's just like, there's
What is our
for and
Iowa
against it.
doing?
And then there you have Stalingrad, which
Doesn't overmatch anything.
Right. Again,
it still has American cruiser pen, which it shouldn't have.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't have normalization. It just has improved pen angles. That's it for rounding. It's just like
You just missed the
It doesn't have the American pen. I thought it did.
No, it does not. It has close,
That's just-
but not quite.
yeah, I was about to say.
I'm gonna flood out now.
Des Moines the only one with anything really special when it comes to that. It's mostly you're looking at the ricochet angles. That's the big thing. It's like
Okay.
that's why it feels like it's overpowered. But
Oh, you're flooding out.
Yeah, I'm going to. I might get the last torp off.
Oh,
now.
I thought they said they had the American. American.
That was a test version.
yeah,
So they didn't go with that. Okay.
no, I was gonna say that's why Stalingrad, even though you saw it a lot at the EU Cup, that those were meme teams. It's like the ones that were bringing the Woosters and the Minnow were actually bringing a legit comp that's being like kind of tested all over the world. Remember when I was telling you guys during like our last clan battle season that kind of strat?
Yeah, but I also know Stal needs to be tested in a comp setting to.
Right.
Tested.
So that's why that's why I call them meme teams. They're just like they're having fun with their Stalingrads. They weren't really taking anything. Well, they were taking it seriously, but they were like having fun at it.
Kraken!
Nice.
I don't know if I want a Stalingrad.
Yeah, like I said before.
What is our Sorry for he is.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right.
You guys are gonna win on points anyway. It doesn't matter.
No, we're not.
I kind of wanted Atlanta.
You have an Essex.
Not no. Phoenix. Where's...
How much time is left? Because I can't see the clock.
Minutes.
Yeah, you're gonna win. The CV can't possibly strike the Essex.
And the Fletcher can just hide really well, so...
Right, as long as, like, these three ships don't group up together and turn off their AA, you're gonna win. But, where was I at?
40 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to get a Stalingrad.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not planning anything for Stalingrad. It's like, if I'm gonna...
Alaska's dead?
If I need a, like, super heavy cruiser, I'll tell you to bring Moskva.
Yeah.
It's like Moskva does everything Stalingrad wants to do, but better, I find.
I would like to get... I kind of want a Flint.
Get a Flint then. Flint's good.
And I can actually get one with the steel and with the goop on.
Yeah, it's like... You use the steel whatever you want to use it on. It's just like... I was a little worried when Stalingrad was being tested that they might at least overpower Monstrosity, but they just released a unique, fun ship.
And our Essex could have stayed hidden and drive south in front of us.
See, I think everyone is like blowing everything out of. I think it's not overpowered as people say it is, and it's not as weak as people. I think it's somewhere in the middle. It's like
Yeah, it's balanced. That's what I'm saying. It's
like half of, there's like a group that's saying it's overpowered, and the other half is like, no, it's not.
Well, the other half is just like, no, it's balanced, dude. It's not underpowered. Whoever's saying it's underpowered doesn't know how to rate ship balance. It's like, it's fine.
He dies for this salvo.
Like, it has a place in comp, but it's just like, you're not going to see...
I think it might need a little nerf. That's my thing, but that's...
The Stalingrad? No, I think the Stalingrad needs to be nerfed. I think it's too
And how do you nerf
right
it, and how do you nerf it without breaking it?
Nice job, Case.
Like you thought, giving it a 32mm plate instead of that 50.
Yeah,
Case,
but then
you pull the
have to do that
Kraken?
to Moskva as well.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
Moskva needs it too, so...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, if you're going to nerf one, you're going to nerf both.